5 reasons why you should open an account in Bitget. Bitget new and improved 2.0 platform, seamless user experience, responsive and optimized design for all digital devices. Open, close, set TP and stop loss using the drag and drop feature. BGB Bitget's native token. Use it as trading fee discounts, launchpad privilege, Groupon, super airdrops, money tree privilege, and BGB earn. Deposit, hold, earn up to 6% annual percentage yield. Buy crypto with credit cards, Apple Pay, or Google Pay, using the most trusted payment infrastructure in the world of crypto. Bitget received regulatory licenses in Australia, Canada, and in the US. So what are you waiting for? Download Bitget. The link is in the description down below. What is going on? It's Chill Trader. Welcome to another video. If this is your first time here and you want to learn about crypto, NFTs, DeFi, Metaverse, and all those kind of stuff, futures trading, spot trading, make sure you hit that like and subscribe so you don't miss any important crypto and trade updates. So let's check what is going on with the overall crypto market today. BGB, the native token of Bitget, is at all-time high right now, and also Whales continues to accumulate Bitcoin at the current levels at 19,000 levels. Whales are willing to accumulate and buy Bitcoin at this current levels. All right, so let's check what is happening and where are we heading. I think Bitcoin is about to make a move any moment now. So let's check. Crypto bubble mostly in red right now, I think, because Bitcoin is throwing some tantrums right now. We have XCN, we have Quant, we have LDO here up by 4.8%. We have also mostly are in red. APT is down right now, negative 4.6%. We have also Ethereum down by 4.6%. Mostly are down. Fear and greed index still in the extreme fear level. Look at that. Last month, last week, yesterday. Oh, look at that. We are mostly on the extreme fear level since last month. So are we near the bottom? I think we are near. And this is the time where it gets very excited. If we can see a sharp drop, then that's a good time to accumulate. Or are we going to see a breakout from that resistance trend line in the coming days? So let's check the chart after the news. First, let's check the amount of long and short position here in CoinGlass. So in the past 5 minutes, we have mostly in shorts right now. So 54%. We have 72% short, 75%, 62% in Bybit are in short position right now. 75% in Bitfinex are in short position in the past 5 minutes. Let's check the amount of liquidation as well. Past 4 hours, 88% long has been liquidated. We have some values here because we have seen some small volatility, but overall still hovering in almost on the same level. Bitcoin, I think, haven't checked the chart yet. I was outside today. I was at the Museum of the Future today, and Bitcoin is about to make a decision. So if you have watched the stream last night, guys, I've discussed in my own experience that if Bitcoin is being squeezed in between support and resistance, usually the breakout is to the downside. So let's check today the chart if we have seen a rejection or We have here Maita Martina watching the stream. Thanks for joining me today. We have also Oparti. Why are you, your face looks shocked today. Can you please check Dixie 4 hour? I think I see there's a symmetrical triangle. My goodness. Symmetrical triangle. Let's see. Because I think DYDX have bounced from 32 or 38.2 level Fibonacci retracement, and I've shared the chart previously. We'll check it out today. Here's the thing. I'll pick the chart right now, so I will not forget it later, because usually in our stream I will review, or I will mention some token or crypto, but eventually I will forget. So now let me sort it out first. So let's check dollar index, or Dixie here. So let me show you the previous chart here, just a quick preview. Later on we'll do some TA about this. So here's the previous chart, guys. Exactly, this is the spot here. You as what you can see, I have my price action here for Dixie, 38.2 level. Closing below, might revisit the support trend line. 38.2 support is holding, and we have seen a bounce exactly on this level. If you're going to zoom in, look at that very beautiful bounce. Yeah, looking like forming a symmetrical triangle. Seems it's going to continue to move up. Oh my goodness, if that's going to happen, most of our cryptos, especially Bitcoin, is going to drop. All right, so let's check first the news. Let me know in the comment or in the chat section down below if you have any chart request. And by the way, guys, thanks for joining me. We have also Philip. I'm here as well. Islamic videos. Don't forget near TA. All right, so let's as well find near here so I can sort it out. We can have it on our list. We have near. All right, let me open near. That's already on our list. And by the way, guys, let's first have a very cold drink here. Martini with some lemon and mint. Refreshing, very refreshing. All right, so let's check the news. It's about to break out, hovering on a resistance trend line from morning. All right, so let's check the news. I have actually a sound effect here for the news, but all right, let's move on. Capitulation. No, that's not the news that I wanna deliver. This is the one. OTC, yeah, all right. So this was published 8 hours ago, guys, and capitulation or profit taking. Bitcoin whale moves 32,000. Bitcoin dormant since 2018 means that this Bitcoin was in dormant since 2018. How many years was that? 18, 19, 20, 21, 4 years. This is a pure hodler, guys. Look at that. 32,000 Bitcoin in dormant since 2018. I wonder, how do these people accumulate? Like, maybe these are the OGs from 2008, 2009, 2013, who have accumulated Bitcoin at very, very low price. And look at this, 32,000 Bitcoin in dormant. If this is, I think this is a huge value if he can continue to hold. But it usually an OTC transaction signal change is afoot among 2018 bear market buyers, says Whale Map. All right. So Bitcoin currently trading at 19,083, worth over $600 million, moved for the first time since the last bear market on October 18, analyst has revealed. So if you have seen my post today, exactly 1 year ago, guys, Bitcoin have hit its first all-time high at $64,000. I know that the previous peak or the all-time high was around $69,000 Bitcoin, but it showed up today on my Facebook, what do you call that, Facebook memory or Facebook, it shows up today that exactly 1 year ago Bitcoin hit its all-time high at $64,000. I exactly remember the feeling when Bitcoin hit that all-time high, so I was eager to sell. I was eager to sell most of my Bitcoin at that point. I have held and sold mostly at 65. It hit 69, went down, and then I've sold mostly at 65. Next batch I've sold at $45,000. And right now we are on the stage of reaccumulation. So this is the best time right now to hodl Bitcoin for long term, not a financial advice. Let me give you a quick disclaimer first. The information provided on this channel is based on my personal opinion and for entertainment purposes only. It does not constitute investment advice, financial advice, trading advice, or any other sort of advice, and you should not treat any of the channel's content as such. I do not recommend any cryptocurrency should be bought, sold, or held by you. Do conduct your own research and consult your financial advisor before making any investment decision. All right, so based on this article, guys, in a Twitter thread, Monitoring Resources Whale Map flagged a transaction involving, let's check this. So here's one tweet from Whale Map. 32,000 Bitcoin belonging to a whale wallet moved yesterday. They were in dormant since 2018. Transactions like this usually signify OTC trades, meaning someone is willing to acquire those 32,000 Bitcoins right now. That means that there is a buyer willing to buy all of this 32,000 Bitcoin. So that's worth around 300,000 if I'm correct. Or $600 million. Someone is willing to buy the $600 million worth 19K each. So 32,000 Bitcoin worth 19K each. There's a buyer. All right. So these whales are willing to accumulate right now at this level. So should we accumulate with them? Let me know, guys. What do you think? Should we start accumulating? I already started accumulating. Below 18.5 right now is my current average for Bitcoin, and I think long term we are, I think this level is already a bargain. All right, that is just my own opinion. I could be wrong. We could still go. Even Garrett Soloway saying around 3,500. That's, to me, I think very, very unlikely, but nothing is impossible here. I could be wrong. I'm gonna stick with my own analysis. If I'm wrong, then I just have to blame myself, not others. So I'm gonna stick with my plan. I have done my research. I've done my study about it. I'm gonna stick to it, right? If I'm not going to stick to it and I miss my target and I miss my plan, I'm gonna stick to my plan. Then myself and I is the one to blame. All right, buyer could be willing to acquire 32,000 Bitcoin at $19,000 in the latest sign that the current spot price is affecting the behavior of even longer term holders. A whale entity that purchased BTC near the pit of the last bear market appears to have sold. All right, so he have bought this Bitcoin last 2018 bear market. I'm far away from buying BTC. According to Whale Map, 32,000 coins left their wallet for the first time since 2018. Wow, this is a true hodler, guys. But I think it's better if you have sold at all-time high. He could just have easily transfer this bitcoins into exchange and sell it, but we don't know. 32,000 Bitcoin belong to a whale wallet move yesterday. So here's transaction like this usually signify OTC, meaning someone is willing to acquire those 32,000 Bitcoin right now. So that's the meaning of OTC, guys. And here's the this is the time where he have accumulated it. Last bear market, 2018, and the worth of each Bitcoin was around $3,900. So that's how many? 3, 6, 9, 12. Wow. Still a huge gain, even if he bought it the last cycle or last bear market in 2018 and selling it right now in this bear market. Still a very good huge amount of profit. 4 years later, they were worth 612 million versus 124 million paid. So he bought it at around $124 million, and right now the value of those Bitcoin is around $612 million. All right, so that is still a huge gain. So someone is accumulating right now, and these whales, they know more than us. They have access to what do you call that, to some of the best what do you call the Forbes, I forgot that. It's worth $20,000 per month subscription. So I think those whales have access to this information, and right now we just have to ride the waves. All right, so let's proceed, guys. Let's proceed with, by the way, let me show you one token here. BGB right now, the native token of Bitget, is currently trading at its all-time high. So I have mentioned this previously in my previous stream, in my previous video, how I'm bullish long term for BGB. I think Bitget have a huge potential in the future, guys, especially right now. I think no other exchange have the drag and drop feature. If you're trading, scalping, drag and drop feature is a must try in Bitget. Try it out. And by the way, just a full disclosure, Bitget is one of my affiliate. So I am an affiliate of Bitget, and they're paying me to advertise Bitget, but I'm sharing with you my own opinion, and personally I'm holding BGB for long term, and also I'm using Bitget myself. So let's proceed with the chart. S&P 500, let's check. So S&P 500 right now is hovering in this orange level, and as what we have discussed yesterday, this is the key level support that we need to watch out. If this doesn't hold, then this the price is likely going to revisit the 200 MA, and the more the price touches the support or resistance, it gets weaker and weaker every time. So this is the 1, 2, 3, the fourth time that the price is going to touch the 200-day moving average if this orange support doesn't hold right now. Overall, this is still trading in a falling, broadening wedge pattern here, but this doesn't touch just the support. So let's check if S&P 500 is going to move on a sideways pattern, because if you're going to disregard this resistance trend line and support trend line, it's We have also Zenbatsu joining in our stream. So it looks like as well that S&P 500 is moving on a sideways or accumulation phase here. Right, so let's check if this is going to hold here or this is going to continue to move sideways. If that is going to happen, then Bitcoin will likely to follow S&P 500. But for now, this is very crucial here. Orange line needs to hold in order to maintain the bullish momentum, higher low formation here. But if this doesn't hold, then it's likely that the price is going to revisit the 200-day moving average. And if this doesn't hold, we have our next target here, zone support at 3,200 up to 3,382 level. And if that is going to happen, Bitcoin is going to likely huge drop, all right, from the current level. So that's for S&P 500. Almost the same chart, guys, still on a sideways channel here. Same support and resistance, 200-day moving average, and R1 and R2, or resistance 1 and resistance 2 here. So we have here the sideways channel. If you're going to check the lower time frame, this is moving on a sideways channel. We have the support here and resistance at 3782. Similar with Bitcoin and Ethereum. Still on a sideways channel. Haven't checked the chart yet, but that's the chart that we saw yesterday. Let's move on to Bitcoin. Bitcoin, all right. 19,000, my goodness. Let's see if this is the orange line support is still holding. Very slow. Oh, what happened here? Oh, at last. All right. So let's proceed with Bitcoin. Oh, my goodness. Let's see if this will close below, guys, below this orange line, then likely we're going down. And as what I've discussed yesterday, in my own experience, if the price is being squeezed from in between support, so we have our key level support here, or zone support, and our resistance trend line. If you're going to zoom out, we have our resistance trend line here. This, let me change the color. This blue line is the current resistance. 1, 2, 3, and 4 here. We got rejected. Bitcoin got rejected at around $19,500, $19,600, and currently hovering just a little bit below the support, or the orange line. And so what you can see here, this support have held several times, and no daily candle close was recorded since September 22. That was 1 month ago. So every time Bitcoin drop below this orange line, the daily candle closes usually above. So today, this is going to be a very important day. If Bitcoin daily candle closes below the orange line, then likely we're going to drop up to 18,500 and 18,800. That will be the next level if this daily candle will close below the orange line. All right, so watch out for the daily candle close today for Bitcoin. Same chart, and again, I'm gonna repeat, based on my own experience here, usually for Bitcoin, if the price is being squeezed in between support and resistance, usually the price breaks out to the downside. So if you want to short, guys, you can short Bitcoin near the resistance here. I'm already I have shorted Bitcoin near the resistance here today, And also I'm still holding my long position. So I have isolated position, not a financial advice. I'm just sharing with you my position here, and I will continue to update you in the VIP on my Twitter account and in most of my social media account. I want to post the actual position in my TikTok account, but I'm not sure if they're going to block my account, because last time I have several warnings posting like gains and position in crypto, and usually I have a warning and not being able to post updates for like 1 week. So usually they will block your account. So here I have a short position near the resistance trend line, and also I'm still holding my long position at around $19,000. So let's check if we're going lower. I'm going to close my trade, but if we're going to bounce, then I will continue to hold my long position and take profit maybe near the resistance. Or if we're going to break out, then let's see, because usually this is very hard to decide at this point here. Usually the traders, what they will do is they will wait for either a breakout, then ride the waves, or either a breakout to the downside, then enter a position. Right now this is still trading in between this in between the support and the resistance trend line. So this is critical, because usually most of the traders will wait for a safer position. They will wait for either a breakout, then ride the waves to the upside, or break out to the downside, then ride the waves on a retest of support. But usually I don't trade that type of position. Usually I enter ahead of time. Like here, if the price hovers below the support, then I will enter long position here and just set my stop loss just a little bit below. And if we're going to hit the resistance, I'm going to set a short position here and set a stop loss just a little bit above. And if we're going to break out to the upside, then it will hit my stop loss, and I'm going to re-enter my trade on a retest of support. And that way I can minimize my loss, and as well I can catch the entire wave from the support or from the resistance level. So same chart for Bitcoin, guys. This is the time where it's very, very hard to trade, especially we have very, very small moves here, and you can't usually, most of the traders lose huge amount of money at this current levels. Why? Because they think that if we're going to check the lower time frame, 1 hour time frame, this is most of the newbies and most of the greedy traders in the market. This is what they will do, because there's a little small movement here. There's a small movement, like very small move. How many percent is this? 1% move. So what they will do is they will increase the amount of position to maximize their gain and to be able to trade in this kind of volatility. So this is where they're getting caught. All right. So once the price move out, a breakout either to the upside or to the downside, sometimes they even forget to set stop loss, where their whole entire account will get liquidated. So avoid those kind of mistakes, especially at this point here, this kind of trade level here, this kind of volatility, very, very small 1% move usually. All right, so it's not moving. I'm gonna add a huge position here. So I'm gonna enter a trade, enter a huge position just to maximize those gains, even in these times of consolidation. So that's the time where they get caught up and usually get their account fully liquidated. So this game, usually we want to stay longer in this game. This is not a get rich quick scheme. So the longer you stay in this game, the longer you understand how the market moves, and you know how to manage your risk. All right, so let me share this chart in our VIP. Same chart, same level of support and resistance. So this is still valid, guys. Let me remove this because this was the previous cup and handle pattern. So same support, we have key level support here. This remains valid. You can enter long position near the support at 18.5 to 18,800. Set your stop loss just a little bit below. Be careful with liquidation wicks here, or stop loss hunt. This kind of wick will hit your stop loss easily. So be careful and make sure you know how to manage your risk, and of course properly position sizing. Proper position sizing is very important. Let me share this in our VIP Discord. Bitcoin as per the latest stream. All right, so let's check Ethereum. Let's move on to Ethereum. I'm still holding my MKR short position. Today, it went to 300%, although I think the chart that I've shared in our Discord group, the stop loss was hit. So let's check that one as well today. So Ethereum, this is the hard part, finding a... All right, so Ethereum, still on the same level, guys, still on the same level. And again, I'm gonna repeat, this is the same chart basically that we're watching for the span of almost 2 months. Ethereum is still hovering in between support and resistance here. So this remains valid again until a breakout. All right, so until this will be invalidated if we see a breakout to the downside or breakout to the upside. But for now, this is still moving on a sideways channel here. All right, still moving on a sideways channel. So possible long near this zone support from 1238 up to 1270 area, and resistance remains at 1336 area for Ethereum. All right, so same chart, almost 60 days of consolidation at this point here. New destination, welcome to the stream. Let me just check my trades. 1283. Let me just put a small amount here. Stop loss. I'll set a stop loss. The hard part with Ethereum is the move is so volatile compared to Bitcoin. 1, 2. One, 3. All right, so let's set that one. All right, so this chart remains valid, guys, until a breakout. All right, so Ethereum still moving on a sideways channel. And let's wait if this is going to break out to the downside. What you can do is we'll ride the waves, guys. Once you see a daily candle closing below this, I think that is likely to drop to the next support here. Medium to long term, major support will be the next target if you see a daily candle closing below. But until then, this remains valid. Consolidation area at this point, support and resistance. All right, so let me share this as well. Almost no movement for 2 months. Ethereum chart update as per the latest stream. Chart remains valid until a breakout. Next chart, let's check BTCEX. So again, I'm just gonna follow this Fibonacci retracement level, guys. So we have seen a bounce exactly at 32.8, and this is still moving inside this support and resistance. Let me adjust this a little bit. Support and resistance trend line. All right, so this remains valid from January 22 until now. So this, we have a support trend line and a resistance trend line. And currently, if you're going to zoom this in, I have my Fibonacci retracement level here. So if the price, or if US dollar index breaks out, let me just remove this. So this will be the turning point, guys. If this daily candle closes above the 61.8, then it is likely to move, continue its move to the upside. And if that is going to happen, Bitcoin is going to drop hard. 61.8 will be the Fibonacci level, or the support that will signal its move to the upside. If this daily candle close to above 61.8, right now it's hovering around 112 rather. If this will close around $113, then it's likely that it will continue its move to the upside. So be careful. Next price action for all right, so that's one. Still, this remains valid, this red line here. So bounce from 32.8 up to 61.8 level will be the possible Fibonacci retracement. So if this level continues to hold, this 3 level continues to hold, then it's likely that BTCEX will continue to move up. But once we see a daily candle close below 32.8, then it's likely that the price will drop back to its previous support here. For now, this will be the levels that we need to watch out. All right, so that's for DXY. US BTCEX. Let's move on to the next. What do we have here? I got 225% DYDX again. Thanks. Wow. Forgot about the trade. By the way, let's check what was the other chart here? Near protocol. So let's check first near protocol. I have already the chart here for near. But this is medium to long-term trade, guys. So I have posted this chart earlier on my Twitter account. Let me just give post an update. This chart remains valid. We have our traffic zone here. This blue line will be the traffic zone. So this will be like consolidation area here, but below, trading below this, likely the price will move to the downside, possible revisit of 1.5 area here. But if the price breaks out above 3.5, then it's possible that the price is going to revisit the 6.1 level. So right now I remain bearish for NEAR protocol, and I think medium to long term it is still going to revisit this area here at 1.53. Let me show you my previous tweet about NEAR. Impossible. I should have it here. I'm sure I have shared this chart. Let me just find it manually. Sorry for the scroll. That's Bitcoin. A little bit. Sorry, guys. But I'm sure I have shared this chart earlier. That's all right. Here. NEAR, another 50% move to the downside could still be possible, medium to long term. Not a financial advice. So this was a previous chart, guys. Look at that. NEAR was just hovering at around 2.99 right now. The price is hovering at around 2.85. A little bit of movement there, but overall I think medium to long term this is going to revisit the 1.5 area. Let me just share an update here. NEAR chart update as per the latest stream and one of the chart request. All right, so next let's check our the previous chart. I have set a long position here. We have seen a little movement going, a little bit of bounce here from Ethereum. Let's check actually MKR. I'm still holding my short position for MKR. I have entered the trade after the bounce to the upside. I think I was a little bit late, but still, that was still a good trade. MKR. This is, let's find the perpetual chart. So for MKR, guys, we have two short entry point here, and this is the problem in trading this kind of chart here, especially with huge wicks. This was discussed yesterday when I was charting this. Not a financial advice, by the way. Most of the charts here are for educational purposes only. So this is the problem here. We have set our stop loss based on this candle wicks here, but we have a candle wick on the left up to this point. Why we have set our stop loss here? Just to minimize the risk, because as per the risk to reward ratio here, we have 4.45% risk, and that is already huge if you're going to do leverage. And if we're going to follow this wick here, that will increase our risk to 7.55%. So that is why this was set yesterday here, and I've decided just to put it a little bit above this green candles here. But if you have followed the chart, it's likely that your stop loss was hit prior to the drop. But I have entered a trade after this wick here. I've entered a short position. I'm still holding my short. I'm up right now by almost 350%. Let me share it in the Telegram. 366% right now. Watch out as well for ADA, guys. I think it's approaching. It's melting like butter, but it's approaching the support, next support or buy zone. So watch out for that. All right, let me find Telegram here. MKR. So here's the chart update for MKR, guys. The stop loss was hit based on this trade setup, but congratulations still to those who have entered the trade after the wick here to the upside. I'm still holding my short, and I'm up right now by almost 366%. So my entry price was around 1,110. So let's check it on the chart. 1,110. So exactly after the wick, guys, I have entered my trade after the wick here, around this area. So this was my short entry point here. So overall target, this could be as well a retracement. So let's check as well the Fibonacci retracement level. Let's use the lower time frame so we can see some. Let's use this. All right, so possible retracement level up to this area here. If you want to remain conservative, so target for this short until 61.8 or until this level here, this 3. All right, target. MKR, oh, where do I share this now? High risk. MKR chart update and possible target. Possible fib target. All right. Let's also check the DYDX last chart. Last chart for today. So possible target for this drop until 61.8, guys. So if the price continues to drop below 61.8, it is likely to drop even more further to the downside. But this could be the target for the retracement level. Retracement means that it will correct until this level and continue to move up. But if this daily candle close below the 61.8 and reach 78.6, then possible it will continue to move to the downside. For now, this will be our levels. Let's check DYDX. TRX said play, saying I got 225 from DYDX again. Haven't traded DYDX. Let's check actually what's happening with DYDX here. All right. So this was discussed yesterday, guys. Previously, we had our long position. If you remember, we had our long position here at the support trend line. And that was a beautiful trade, guys. And right now, I was waiting for, I have my limit order set at this level, and currently the stochastic RSI is in the oversold area. MACD is approaching 0, so we might see a possible bounce. Look at this, we have also the support trend line here. Exactly, we got a small bounce here in the 4-hour time frame, little bit of bounce from the support trend line. Let's see if this trend will continue to move up, because currently this is still forming higher lows here. Look at that. Retracement. So let's check if this is going to continue. It's moved to the upside, or we might see a breakout to the downside, possible retest, then continue its drop back to the previous support level here. So this will be the next target, just in case this price drops below the support trend line. All right, so I think that's it for now, guys. Thanks for joining me. We watch out for Bitcoin here. Daily candle close below the orange line, and if you check the left side of the chart here, this since September 22, no daily candle close below. Usually this have held as a very, very good support for Bitcoin. If this continues to happen, then likely we might see a breakout to the upside. And if this is going to break this resistance level here, a possible W recovery, we might see W recovery here for Bitcoin. You can see here we have a chart. So possible will be possible next move or next target will be the key level resistance for Bitcoin. So this remains the key level resistance here. What happened to my key level resistance? 21,500 level, but we have first Bitcoin needs to break this level, 20,200. For now, this remains in consolidation area. All right, guys, so thanks for joining me today. Trade safely, protect your asset at all times, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye-bye.